Next up at UFC 293, we have Tyson Pedro taking on Anton Turkalj. Tyson Pedro, 9-4 overall, 2-3 in his last 5. He is coming off the decision loss to Modestas Bukauskas. Taking on Anton Turkalj, 8-2 overall, 3-2 in his last 5. He is riding a 2-fight skid. Tyson Pedro is primarily a grappler. He did find some power in the last year or so. He doesn't have the best takedowns, but he has no problem charging forward to get one. If you're going to overcommit to his strikes, he will drop, he will shoot a nice shot, and he will run right through it. Once he hits the ground, he is looking to strike more than he's looking to submit. But if you scramble or you try to work your way out, he's going to snatch something up. He is coming off that loss to Modestas Bukauskas where he was getting touched up on the feet. He did gas very, very hard, but he showcased his chin, and he did have a clean takedown or two before the end of that fight. Taking on Anton Turkalj. This guy's a fun, athletic guy. He can mix it up on his feet. He's got no problem taking risks. He's got really diverse striking where he's going to spin, he's going to kick, he's going to charge forward. He will mix all of it together really well. Not only is his striking fun, but he has aggressive takedowns, and his offensive BJJ is solid as well. He had 11 takedowns in his Contender Series fight. He had 5 in the fight of the night loss to Vitor Petrino. His pressure is incredible. That's what separates him from most people. He fights at a 100% pace. It doesn't matter if it's striking or grappling. I like Anton in this spot. I know Tyson Pedro's good. We literally just watched Anton get out grappled and lose his last fight, but we also watched Tyson gas real hard. And Anton's pace could absolutely exhaust Tyson Pedro and let him take over that fight. So I like Anton here. And I did throw a half a unit on him at minus 103. A little bit of Valalutz there. What do you think, Jakey Bangalots?
Doesn't it seem like Anton kind of laughs like that? Like he doesn't want to smile because he doesn't want to get wrinkles. So he goes.
I mean, who knows how he laughs? You sent me that picture of his OnlyFans, and he looks like he's got a real weird laugh.
I didn't send you anything about his OnlyFans, Angelo. Did you find that on your own? You stumbled across that, did you?
So am I going to pull up the text and show everybody that you were creeping in his OnlyFans?
You know, I think there's a lot that can happen with AI and Photoshop these days.
Yeah, I bet there is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to stick with Tyson here, but obviously I don't feel great about it, right? Because you saw in that last fight, I think I picked him in his last fight too. I don't think I had money on him because we realized that Modestas was a guy that's been around the block, and he's had his own struggles, but I think we knew that could be a closer fight than what it ended up being or what other people would have thought it would have been. But 2 minutes left in that first round, it was like a uh-oh moment for Tyson Pedro fans. I mean, you saw him start fading. And hats off to him for hanging in there, right? But that's just on very short notice. He got tired as well, so that kind of saved him as well. But he did kind of hang tough in that moment. But he is very dangerous in the first round. Even in that first round, he did get the takedown. He was threatening to submission. Didn't have the control I'd like to see. But he has been a first-round finisher. And Anton, in his last fight versus Vitor, should have been finished in the first round. I mean, he was getting lit up, and for whatever reason, Vitor started wrestling. But even when he wasn't wrestling and he was landing the nice shots, and Anton was on skates and he was backing up, he went to the ground. There was one shot to finish that fight. He lands this random up kick on Vitor that kind of like dazes him, and that's what saves him. So Anton, yeah, he did kind of hang tough in that fight versus Vitor. He was getting out wrestled. There were some weird things that happened, but he should have been finished in the first round. And Tyson is a guy that finishes people in the first round. He does land some nice strikes. Anton was pretty much put out in the first round of his last fight. I'm going to stick with Tyson. I'm not betting money line. I'm not betting. What I have for him is strictly first round. Because if he doesn't win the first round, I don't think he can win this fight. But I think he finds a way to get it done. Anton's not that great. And Tyson, in front of the home fans, I think he knows he let one get away from him, and that was in front of the home fans. He probably felt a little bit embarrassed. So I think he comes out aggressive and finds it.
Yeah, I just think that Anton's better than his UFC record, frankly. I think Anton, who he lose to? Almeida, who could be heavyweight champ this time next year.
Jalton's going to get smoked by Curtis Blades, by the way.
And then he lost to Vitor Petrino, who's super big, super tough, super fast, athletic, all the things. And that was a somewhat close fight. It was certainly a fight of the night type fight. So I just think, hold on, I got to hide this dude from the channel. leaking the safety parlay. Anyway, I think Anton Turkalj can get it done. I think that Vitor fight showed us a lot about him, including how tough he is, how gritty he is. That pressure is fantastic. That pace is fantastic. I absolutely think Anton can get it done. That's why I threw half a unit, not a ton. I get the Tyson Pedro love here, but I did throw some on him for that reason. You're not worried about, you did mention first round, all that crap. The cardio is the real issue, and Anton's got cardio, legit cardio.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like Tyson got a little bit embarrassed by that last fight, and people, I believe in people, Angelo. That's what it comes down to.
There you go. Well, good for you. You going to spend the $8,000 on Tyson Pedro? If he wins, he's going to be worth it first round, you're talking.
Nope.
And there's that confidence that people love.
I didn't bet him, that's for sure. He could have been lock of the week. If I felt real good about him, I would have put him as lock of the week. I'll tell you right now, he is not the lock of the week.
Well, there you go. Well, that was a fucking weird-ass laugh. $8,200 for Anton Turkalj.
Take it up with him.
I may. I think you have a couple of other beefs to grind with him, though. Anton Turkalj, 11 takedowns in that Contender Series fight. If this fight looks like that one, which I don't necessarily think it will, he's going to score so many points. $8,200 might actually be worth it. I'll take a closer look and then go from there, guys. If you want to unlock the safety parlay, which is hitting at about a 70% clip, which is 8 for the last 10 events, well, you can now at WeWantPicks.com. Just click Become a Member, and that $10 is going to unlock everything for this card, including the tools, the bets, the information, the insight, and all of the things.
Shine bright like a diamond.